The splash echoed across our backyard like thunder on a clear day. My father, Grant Allison, stood by Boulder Creek brushing off his hands like he'd taken out the trash. There. Now maybe you'll learn to put things away properly. My mother Diane's laugh tinkled like fine crystal. For 28 years, I'd been their favorite punchline at these neighborhood gatherings in our upscale Boulder foothills home. My name is Brooke Allison. That 4th of July barbecue was supposed to be just another family performance. Instead, it became my awakening. I'd arrived on my bike, the reliable blue hybrid I'd saved for months from my salary at Allison Peak Construction. Dad owned the company, a big player in Colorado commercial builds. I handled marketing and client relations, but my basement-level office and entry-level pay told a different story. My brother Ryan, the creative director in name only, had the corner office despite showing up late and botching projects I always fixed. The jobs came quick. Brooke's still finding her way, Mom told neighbors. Dad introduced me as our little helper. When Ryan stumbled and hung over, Mom fussed over him while I fetched water. Then I saw Dad wheeling my bike toward the creek. Dad, stop. Too late. With a grunt, he heaved it in. The neighbors went quiet. Mrs. Patel whispered, "That's going too far, Grant." That night, something shifted. I called Lauren Hayes, the sharp marketing consultant who'd been working with our firm. She'd seen my campaigns, the ones Dad presented as his ideas, and quietly told me it was textbook emotional abuse and wage theft. With her guidance, I consulted an employment lawyer in Denver. In Colorado, non-competes are tough to enforce, especially with documented underpayment and unfair conditions. I started quietly gathering evidence of my contributions and some questionable bids, not for revenge, but for protection. At the Big Rocky Mountain Builders Summit, Dad struggled through my detailed presentation on digital strategies. His vague answers exposed the truth. I didn't sabotage him. His ego did the work. 2 weeks later, I handed in my professional resignation with proper notice. Dad raged at first, but my lawyer's letter and evidence packet made him back down. No lawsuits, no public scenes, just clean separation. I launched Crestline Creative from my new apartment in Louisville. My first clients? The ones who'd always asked for whoever did that Allison campaign. The company took some hits from the scrutiny, but not total ruin. Dad had a mild stress-related health scare. Mom reached out, voice cracking. "We didn't see what we were doing to you." We started family counseling in Boulder. It wasn't perfect. Dad apologized, awkwardly admitting he'd pushed Ryan too hard while undervaluing me out of his own insecurities from growing up poor. Ryan got real help for his drinking and entitlement. I consult for them occasionally now on my terms at full market rate. My business is thriving. 3 employees, mountain views from the office, and real creative freedom. On weekends, I ride my new mountain bike along Boulder Creek. Sometimes I pause where the old one sank. They didn't drown my spirit that day. They forced me to swim. The real lesson? Family wounds run deep, but clear boundaries and honest conversations can turn pain into unexpected healing. You can love them without losing yourself. I finally feel free and whole.